Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're digging into the crypto exchange Huobi HTX.
That's right. Big name. Founded back in 2013 in China, but now they're based in Seychelles.
Yeah, and they're massive, right? Something like 50 million
Over
users.
50 million yen,
Mm.
more than 180 countries. They offer access to over 700 cryptos.
Wow. And the trading volume.
It's huge, around $1 billion daily. Plus, they've got offices in places like Hong Kong, South Korea, Japan. Definitely a global player.
Okay, so quite the powerhouse. And our mission today for you listening is really to unpack their latest move, right? This new USD1 stablecoin integration.
Exactly. We want to cut through the noise and figure out what this actually means, for HTX and maybe for the wider crypto scene.
Right.
We're looking at the info around the launch and how the market took it initially.
And just quickly, a stablecoin, that's the one pegged to something like the US dollar, designed to be, well, stable.
Precisely. Keeps a steady value, unlike, say, Bitcoin. So USD1 aims for that dollar peg.
Got it. So why now? Why launch USD1 at this particular moment? Seems like there are already some big stablecoins out there.
Well, that's actually a key part of this, the timing. The stablecoin market itself has been relatively calm lately.
Calm.
Like, look at Tether, USDT. It's been hovering really close to its $1 peg, like 1.0009, barely moving. Minus 0.03% fluctuation, I think I saw.
Okay, so things are steady.
Yeah, and that kind of stability, it creates let's say, a more welcoming environment for something new. Traders might be more open to trying a new stablecoin pair when the big ones aren't causing any drama.
Right. Makes sense. Less turbulence. So they announced USD1 on May 5th. What happened next? Did people notice?
Oh, definitely. The reaction was pretty immediate. HTX saw its overall trading volume jump quite significantly.
How significant?
About 15%. It hit $1.8 billion pretty soon after the announcement.
Wow, 15% is a serious bump.
It really is. It shows there was some real market interest right away. And another thing, in the early trading for USD1 pairs, the spread was super tight.
Spread, you mean the difference between buying and selling prices?
Exactly. It's just 0.01%. That suggests, good liquidity and confidence in the market almost instantly. Maybe people are looking for alternatives to the usual suspects like USDT and USDC.
Interesting. So high initial interest, good liquidity. How are they planning to keep that momentum going?
Yeah.
A quick bump is one thing, but long term.
Yeah, good question. They've rolled out a pretty bold promotional strategy.
Which is?
They're completely waiving transaction fees for any USD1 trading.
For how long? A week?
A month. No, much longer. From May 6th, when it started, all the way through December 31st, 2025.
Wait, end of 2025? That's like a year and a half more.
Yep. It's a long haul. Now, obviously, that means less fee income for them in the short term.
You'd think so.
But it looks like a calculated gamble, right?
Yeah.
They're betting that this zero fee period will massively speed up adoption, get people using USD1, increase overall activity on HTX.
And strengthen their position in the long run.
Exactly. It's aggressive. Signals they're really serious about making USD1 stick. Though you can ask if it just attracts temporary users chasing free trades.
That's a fair point. So thinking about that market position, how does adding USD1 help them stack up against, the other big exchanges? Coinbase, BitGo, Fireblocks, places like that.
Well, it's definitely about competitiveness. The exchange market is, let's face it, incredibly crowded.
For sure.
So by bringing in USD1, HTX is trying to give itself an edge. They can tap into this, like growing appetite for more stablecoin options beyond the top 2 or 3.
So diversification. Offer more choice.
Pretty much. It's a potential way to pull in traders who might be looking for alternatives, maybe lure them away from competitors and build out their own little stablecoin ecosystem. Like, hey, we've got variety here, that 15% volume jump. Maybe it hints that the market is ready for some new players.
Okay, let me see if I've got this straight. HTX picked a moment when the stablecoin market was pretty stable. Good timing. They launched USD1 and boom, saw a big jump in trading volume right away.
All right, that 15% surge.
Then to really push it, they've gone for this super long zero-fee promotion until the end of 2025.
Yep, very aggressive.
And the whole point is to get more people using USD1, boost their platform, and ultimately compete better against the other major exchanges.
You've got it. Several moves layered together, all quite strategic.
Okay, so here's something for you, the listener, to chew on. We're seeing these big exchanges actively competing by introducing new stablecoins. What does that trend really signal about where digital asset trading is headed? Could we end up with like a much wider range of stablecoins being used day to day? And what would that mean for finance overall?
Yeah, definitely food for thought. The stablecoin space is certainly evolving.
Indeed. Thanks for diving deep with us today.